Okay. Okay. Hold on. Think. Be live right now. A second. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Think. Be live right now. A second. Just getting my levels ready. Hold on. Hold on. Alright. Alright. I think just about ready. Okay. To start this. Think. Alright. Alrighty. Right. Okay. I think we are good. Hello, everybody. Or hello, future viewers. My name is Tracy. I'm the East Coast Water Otter. Um, right now, I'm just running a practice stream. I do want to get into streaming a little bit, just so that I can build kind of community around the things that I'm interested in my work, all of that. Uh, I oh God, nope. Basically, point of the stream is just to toy around in the controls, see how it goes. Um, make sure that all my, everything is laid down good. In terms of like hotkeys, I guess transitions, whatever have you. Um, right now, I am working on building a work portfolio for, um, you know, honestly anything. I have an interest in illustration, cartoons, animation. I'm thinking of building a portfolio of storyboards and character design. Um, I don't have any work experience in terms of, you know, that kind of thing, but only only way you can really, you know, only way you can build a reputation or build a skill set is by getting in there and just doing it. And I feel like I've spent enough time just reminiscing and pondering and just being in my own head about the things that I want and how I want things to go down. And I haven't put much effort in terms of actually doing the thing. So here we are. So now I am going to sit in front of this computer. I'm going to work for the next 3+ hours, depending. Um, and I have a few things that I'd like to accomplish. I feel like part of the reason why I'm not very good at like um, making things, um, I feel like I overrun myself with things to do. So like I have a bunch of things that I want to do. I want to make video games. I want to make animations. I want to animate the songs. I want to animate action scenes and fighting and emotional scenes. Um, I want to write good stories that have a lot of world building and engaging characters. Um, I wanna, I feel like everybody in this field kind of wants that on some level. Um, I feel like, how do I say this? I feel like that I personally, because I'm not surrounded by people who are in the industry, I feel a certain sense of like delusion, going after what I want. All of my friends, they've come around me, and you know, been very supportive, and I'm thankful for that. But there's a part of me that feels like I don't know, breaking into the industry or getting work or even building, honestly, just making a name for myself. Feels so out of my reach, and I feel like I shouldn't feel that way. I feel like I feel like part of me should understand that like just because it's not around you doesn't mean it's not possible. And it's like there are more impossible things out there than just getting into a job industry that you want, right? So here I am, just putting myself out there. Um, but I do know that my workflow could use some work. Um, I'm not very productive in terms of like getting work out there, churning out work, finishing pieces. That's the biggest one. I have a big old folder full of things, just full of things in unfinished work and half baked ideas. And you know, after a while, you get tired of looking at all those half baked ideas that could have been. And you go, let me finish something. Let me what's the best of the best that I can do, and just put it all into one portfolio and then hand it over to someone and see if I'm good enough or something like that. I don't know. I'm also very tired. Just came off work. I spent a solid 2 hours just goofing around after I came home from work. Just on my phone, scrolling on TikTok, which is another issue I have. Um, and right now I'm kind of rocking a headache. I'm not sure if that's because of I don't know. I think it might be sleep apnea or something, or I haven't drinking enough water. Let me go get some water. Hold on. Okay. All right. But all that being said, I do want to create space where like I can, just if not to like build like good pieces of artwork for myself, which is honestly the primary goal. But another reason why is that I kind of want to find people who are like we're kind of on the same wavelength as me, I guess. Like in terms of like I really want to make good animation, but it's just so hard to get out of bed. It's like I don't. I need people who are like on that fight or on that road of like I really want that work, right? Like I really want it. I need those go getters in the animation industry. So, um, hmm, excuse me. But this is primarily just a um practice stream, like I said. Just to get my foot out there, my foot in the door. Um, I did make a list of things that I'd like to accomplish today while working on stream. So I think the stream is gonna end around 6:30 ish. Well, excuse me, 6:30 ish should be all right for to wrap up the stream. But in the meantime, I would like to work on one of these things, one or two of these several things that I have. So my goal, my overall goal, um, for the year, for the next year. So by next June, I want to have a near perfect portfolio full of my best work, right? Or, you know, it's always going to improve, but, my best work, personal work, all that. Um, but right now, I don't have that. Right now, I don't have that. So, what we're going to be doing, or what I'm going to be doing, is either finishing mockfolio pieces for graphic design, like portfolio. Um, that would help. There are graphic design jobs near where I live right now. I'd like to land one of them because honestly, I'd be putting what I've learned in school to actual use, earning money off it, and also getting that like real life, you know, real life experience of actually dealing with people who have real graphic design issues. Um, I feel like that would be the best thing for me right now in my current position. Um, but um, you gotta wait and see. Um, I've been struggling a bit with that, honestly. Um, what else do I have? I have to finish a BTK comic. Um, I have a comic series called BTK, Billy the Kid. I made it in, honestly, it started in college. Um, or the characters at the very least started in college. I've just been building and building and building those ideas up, and like, it hurts so much because it's like you just sit on all these cool ideas of like these characters fighting or these characters moving this way and plot goes that way. Like you just you know what it's like. If you're a creative person, you know what it's like to just sit and stew on your own, creation and just dwell in it and just be happy that like, oh man, all these cool things. I want to show it off. You know what I'm saying? But what I did want to do with this comic idea was to post daily, was the goal, I think. To post daily on TikTok, like um, a comic a day. And honestly, I made one. I haven't even finished the comic. I started it like a month ago, and I never finished the first one. And I hate the fact that that's what my brain decided to do. But we're gonna definitely finish that up today. Or at least that's the first thing we're gonna work on. Third thing, I'm gonna write and storyboard some, you know, I don't even know. Write storyboard, short, stories that I either come up with or I don't know. I'll look up some sort of short story online or something like that. Um, Third, thumbnail of children's bookstore. I've been cooking on this children's book story since March, and I haven't produced anything yet, and that upsets me. So we're gonna be working on that too. Keep in mind, this is not. I'm probably not gonna get all of this. I'm not gonna finish all this. Absolutely not, because I work slow. But what I would like is to have a finished piece of something by the end of this 3 hours. What would make this a really good 3 hours if I am able to finish two or more pieces. I'd be very happy with myself today because that's beyond more than what I usually do. And then lastly, finish concept designs. I'm a part of this Discord server, um, and basically they'll give prompts for either a daily prompt, or in my case, a monthly prompt to to just sit and cook on and work out and flesh out the ideas of a single idea. And I have two of them that I do want to finish. I just like I said, I don't finish things because either I'm lazy or I lack the motivation, or I don't know. You just kind of, I don't know, run out of steam or something. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, like I said, what I'm banking on is finishing the BTK comic and then finishing writing out a storyboard idea. Um, I was already working on a written storyboard idea um, while I was working today. Uh, my coworker was giving me a bit of a side eye, and yeah, she probably doesn't appreciate that I try to work on some things, or at the very least that I'm on my phone at work. She probably doesn't appreciate that too much, but it feels good to just. I don't know. It feels like I'm stealing a little bit, like I'm stealing my time back or something like that. Not that I hate my job. It's more that it's not the thing that I want to do in my life, and it's not really enough to um, support myself. Give me 1 second. Be right back. Not that I hate my job. It's more that it's not the thing that I want to do in my life, and it's not really enough to um, support myself. Give me 1 second. Be right back. Not that I hate my job. It's more that it's not the to um, support myself. Give me 1 second. Be right back. Yeah. Not that I hate my job. It's more that it's not just to um, support myself. Give me 1 second. Be right back. Yeah. Not that I hate my job. It's more that it's not just to sorry about that. Support myself. Give me 1 second. Be right back. Um, what was I talking about? Not that I hate my job. Okay. It's more that it's not just yeah. Like I want to finish those. I want to to finish at least support myself. Give me 1 second. Be right back. But that being said, what was I talking about? Not that I hate my job. Okay. It's more that it's not just yeah. Like I want to finish those. I want to to finish at least support myself. Give me 1 second. Be right back. But that being said, what was I talking about? Not that I hate my job. It's more that it's not just yeah. Like so here I was working on. I want to doc. Just one of my finish these support myself. So what I'm going to do is what I usually do is listen to people talk or some music. Not that I hate my job.
Probably gonna put on a podcast and just let that John Rock out.
Put in the chat. If anybody wants to say anything, say hello, or you want me to draw something, whatever. Just let me know in the chat. What I usually do is listen to people
And
talk
I will
or
do my best. That's all I can promise.
not that I hate my job.
Probably gonna put on a podcast and just let that John Rock out.
Put in the chat. If anybody wants to say anything, say hello, or you want me to draw something, whatever. Just let me know in the chat. What I usually do is listen to people
And
talk
I will
or
do my best. That's all I can promise.
not that I hate my job.
Probably gonna put on a podcast and just let that
Oh, all right,
John Rock
yeah,
out.
all right. So I'm gonna if anybody wants to say anything, I'm gonna mute myself because I usually make. I think I make noises. I think I make noises when I'm by myself. And honestly, the streaming stuff feels like I'm by myself. So I'm gonna mute myself. Um, and see. I'm gonna mute myself because I usually make. I think I make noises. I think I make noises when I'm by myself. Okay. And honestly, the streaming stuff yeah. I'm gonna mute myself and then throw on some podcast or something so that we can all listen in and just tune in. All right. I'm gonna mute myself because I usually make. I think I make noises. I think I make noises when I'm by myself. Okay. And honestly, the streaming stuff yeah. I'm gonna mute myself and then throw on some podcast or something so that we can all listen in and just tune in. All right. I'm gonna mute myself because I usually make. I think I make noises. Okay. I think I make noises when I'm by myself. And honestly, the streaming stuff yeah. I'm gonna mute myself and then yeah. I'm gonna mute myself and throw on some podcast or something so that we can all listen in and just tune in. So that we can all listen in and just tune in. All right. Wait, hold on. I want to make sure that there's appropriate level of. Make sure the levels are good. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna mute myself and then throw on some podcast or something so that we can all listen in and just tune in. All right. 1 second. Wait, hold on. I want to make sure that there's. Wait, hold on. I want to make sure that there's. Make sure the levels are good. Hold on. Make sure the levels are good. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna mute myself and then podcast or something so that we can all listen in and just tune in. So that we can. I want to make sure that there's. Wait, hold on. I want to make sure that there's. I want to make sure that there's. Hold on. Make sure the levels are good. Hold on. Make sure the levels are good. Hold on. So it sounds like there's an echo that I was not aware of. Hold on. It's really not good. I want to make sure that there's. Wait, hold on. I want to make sure that there's. I want to make sure that there's.
sure the levels are good. Hold on. Make sure the levels are good. Hold on. So it sounds like there's not aware of. Hold on. Okay. All right. I think we got it all under control now. Sounds like I can't pop into my own streams, which sucks a little bit. But hey, man, it is what it is. Okay. All right. Well, I think we should be all right. We should be okay. All right. Let's get into this work. Let's not get distracted. Now, let me go set up that podcast. Make sure the levels are good. Hold on. Make sure the levels are good. Hold on. So it sounds like there's not aware of. Hold on. Okay. All right. I think we got it all under control now. Sounds like I can't pop into my own streams, which sucks a little bit. But hey, man, it is what it is.
Show of hands, who remembers?
Okay. All right. Well, I think we should be all right. We should be okay. All right. Let's get into this work. Let's not get distracted. Now, let me go set up that podcast. So it sounds like there's not aware of. Well, okay. All right. I think we got it all under control now. Sounds like I can't pop into my own streams, which sucks a little bit. But hey, man, it is what it is.
Show of hands, who remembers?
Okay. All right. Well, I think we should be all right. We should be okay. All right. Let's get into this work. Let's not get distracted. Now, let me go set up that podcast. So it sounds like there's not aware of. Well, okay. All right. I think we got it all under control now. Sounds like I can't pop into my own streams, which sucks a little bit. But hey, man, it is what it is. I don't think about it. I don't know if this is a good idea. I don't think I have the.
don't think I have the ability. I think we should be alright. Alright, let's get into this work. Let's not get distracted. Now, let me go set up that podcast. I don't think I have the ability. I think we should be alright. Alright, let's get into this work. Let's not get distracted. Now, let me go set up that podcast. I don't think I have the ability. Okay, actually, I think I'm gonna pick this up um, around 4 o'clock. Um, I am going to stop the live real quick. This wasn't a failure. This was a test. Okay, just getting a weird echo. Pick this up. Dang it! Oh no, hold on. Wait, around 4. Dang it! So when I have the audio playing in a separate player, for whatever reason, my microphone picks it up, even though I have headphones on, and it'll just loop that audio from the video recording. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to work, or if I'm just being not good, or whatever. But it kind of sucks that I can't just. Excuse me. Okay. I'm going to do a quick test though of my. Oh no. Oh shit. All right. Test. 1, 2, 3. Kind of sucks. I can't just. I'm going to do a quick test though of my. Oh no. Oh shit. All right. Test. 1, 2, 3. Kind of sucks. I can't just. I'm going to do a quick test though of my. Okay, it looks like that mutes the mic. It doesn't look like I'm able to. I'm not able to. Change that echoing. I would like to. If I do this. Hello? Uh-oh. I can hear the mic inside the software. Now let's see how that sounds on stream. Oh no. 1, 2, 1, 2, test. I'm not able to. Change that echoing. I would like to. It's really nauseous today. Just a quick note. I don't know what the fuck. Hello? Bomb. I can hear the mic inside the software. Let's see how that sounds on the stream. Whoa. One, two, test. I'm also listening through the live echoing. It's still going on. I would like to. It's gonna mess up the stream. So I should. Monitoring off. Okay, I can't hear myself anymore. Hello? Test. Hello. Test. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on. 1, 2, 3.
Hello.
Test. Hello. Test. Let's see. Let's see.
1, 2, 3.
Hello. Test. Hello. Test. Let's see. Alright, so then that bullshit ass looping. Change it back. Let's see if I put them on the same John. 1, 2, 3. Test. Dang. Listening. 1, 2, 3. Listening, you and me. Let's see if I put them on the same John. 1, 2, 3. Test. Dang. Listening. 1, 2, 3. Listening. Let's see if I put them on the same John. 1, 2, 3. Test. I'm waiting to hear the loop. Hold on. Listening. 1, 2, 3. Listening. Let's see if I put them on the same John. 1, 2, 3. Test. Uh-oh. Alright. I might just have to look this issue up since it's being difficult. Honestly, I might record myself. Yeah, that's what I should do. I should record myself working on these projects, at least for now, until I work out. So I work out what I'm doing. What do I have here? Alright, well, I think it's honestly, I think I have to work out some kinks before I can commit to this. It's not even a commitment, just I need to work out the smaller things so that things go right. That's about it, honestly. I'm still gonna work on stuff. I promise. I promise I'm gonna work on stuff. But that being said, I think it's time to close up the stream. I don't know if I'm even gonna save this, if it's even worthwhile saving. Probably not. Might keep it for posterity's sake or something. But thank you for popping in. If you did pop in, nobody popped in. What am I talking about? I'm looking at the numbers right now. A single human being popped in, but whatever, dude. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for watching. If you're watching this in the future, but I don't know how regularly I'm gonna keep doing this, but the goal is to just get comfortable being recording and, being recorded. Work on my. I know my speaking skills could also use some work. Um, Other than that, um, thanks for popping in. Appreciate you. And I will see you next time. Bye.